There are millions of students in India and admission season is around the corner. There are various education institutes or universities want to simplify their overall centralized admission process. Long queues or chaos is quite common scenario during admission cycle. Technology can certainly help to improve centralized admission process. Technology can also help you to automate various things associated with centralized admission process. ePravesh platform has simplified centralized admission process with the help of technology. We have implemented various best practices associated with centralized admission management. So today I am going to share you some of the best practices associated with centralized admission management process and how you can implement it with the help of technology and features available in ePravesh platform. So stay tuned. Centralized admission process involves various entities like students, parents, colleges or education institution, university or your university registrar or even admission committee. Each and every entity need to work in a systematic coordination in order to succeed during centralized admission process. Various things are time bound. There are various deadlines you need to follow in order to complete entire activity associated with student admission confirmation. So it starts with the student application form filling or form fee payment. Then student need to submit their academic mark sheets or credentials to the education institution. Then after verification process, merit list is defined, and based on merit list and college quota table, student is allocated with certain college code based on their choice codes entered in the application form. And then admission process continues. There are various processes involved in admission confirmation, admission cancellation or admission refusal. So all those things can be easily automated with the help of centralized admission process. ePravesh platform has implemented all those things in the form of best practices after taking into consideration feedbacks from the various registrars of the central government universities or various autonomous education institutions. So we have incorporated all those best practices in our centralized admission process. So let us try to understand each and every entity one by one. Student or parent is central to the centralized admission process. Student is a key entity associated with it. Admission process starts with the student form filling process. So in order to simplify your form filling process, you need to ensure that your application form should be available in native language apart from English language. So consider a scenario where you are running or executing centralized admission process for a particular state where English is not a native language but native language is say Hindi. So in this scenario, you need to ensure that your application form should be made available in the Hindi language as well. So that while filling the application form, student will find it easy to understand each and every field associated with application form. If it is available in native language, then it becomes easier for the student to fill the application form, and number of queries associated with the form filling process can also be reduced down drastically. Apart from that, there should be mechanism of live chat that can be embedded with the online application form filling. So live chat powered with the chatbot mechanism will help you to resolve queries associated with the student related to admission process, admission cycle in an instant manner. So chatbot is a program which is available 24/7, which can easily handle student queries. Chatbot can scan through the query of the student and can respond according to information available related to admission cycle. So you don't have to deploy certain support person who need to respond to the live chat, but artificial intelligence powered chatbot can definitely help to resolve all the queries associated with the student while filling the application form. Chatbot can help you to reduce the number of phone calls or number of emails associated with the enquiry related to admission cycle. There are a number of education institutes or universities who have implemented our chatbot during form filling process, and they experience reduced number of queries and simplified admission process for the students. Apart from that, you need to ensure that your application form is compatible so that student can easily fill that application form from say Android application or from using any smartphone or any desktop or laptop computer. So your application form filling process has to be seamless. You can even provide video how to fill application form, so that whenever student want to fill the application form, they can refer those reference or help videos. That will also help them to reduce down their admission queries related to form filling process. Next key entity associated with centralized admission process is digital document management. So while filling the online application form, students need to upload their photograph or their signature copy. Apart from that, they need to upload their credentials or category certificates, sports certificates, or any special reservation related certificates like physically handicapped related certificates. So there has to be mechanism where those can be uploaded in a digital format, where student can upload their scan copies associated with those credentials, and that can be stored in a system. So physical handling of the mark sheets or hard copy papers of the academic credential of the students can be drastically reduced with the help of digital document management system available in the ePravesh platform. So while filling the application form, student can enter their details, student can enter category details, name, address and other references required. And apart from that, student can also upload all the documents required for the admission process. And those can be easily accessed by the admission committee using admin panel provided by the ePravesh platform. And based on that academic credentials or academic documents, admission committee can scrutinize or validate the application received from the respective students. So digital document management system will help you to convert your admission process in a truly paperless manner. Next key feature associated with centralized admission process is entering the choice codes. So imagine a scenario where there are multiple colleges and multiple streams. So consider there are 150 odd streams or colleges available, and students want to apply to multiple colleges using centralized admission platform. So in this scenario, there has to be mechanism where student can enter their choice codes. Like student can enter up to 100 or 150 choice codes based on their own preferences. So consider a particular student has got say 70% of the mark, and then based on his or her preference, student can define that college A is my first choice, then college B is my second choice, then college C is my third choice. And each and every individual college or their stream will have individual stream code or college code associated with it in the centralized admission process. And student can enter those college code or stream code while filling the admission form online. So there is a separate component available using which student can enter the choice codes in the system, and all those choice codes will be validated by the system based on the various criteria or algorithms. So imagine if particular student is say a female candidate, and if particular college is applicable only for female candidate, then that female candidate is allowed to enter that choice code. But if you consider any male candidate, then if that male candidate tries to select that choice code of the female reserved institution, then system will show the error message. So in this scenario, system will accept the choice codes associated with the students based on their own preferences, and that will be taken into consideration while doing automatic counseling or automatic allocation of particular seat to the respective students based on the seating capacity available for the respective institution. Another key thing associated with centralized admission process is student grievance management. So imagine if thousands of students trying to apply or trying to access your system, there are bound to be various grievances related to name change or spelling mistake in the name, or while entering the application form or while entering the academic details, student might make some of the mistake, or while selecting particular category details, student might make some mistake while filling the application form. And after filling the application form, if they realize that there is a mistake, then there has to be some mechanism to handle those grievances. So online grievance management component or module that is being provided by ePravesh platform in order to manage your centralized admission process. So in this scenario, student can easily log into the system, and student can select their grievance type associated with it, and then student can upload respective documents supporting to the grievances, and those grievances can be easily managed by the grievance handling team. So all those grievances will be recorded in the central repository, and each and every grievance will have certain type like spelling mistake related grievance, or academic credential related grievance, or category related grievance, or say location or college code related grievance. So all those grievances can be easily managed with the help of grievance management system. So that will help you to resolve various queries or various grievances of the students during centralized admission process cycle. So next important component associated with centralized admission process is merit list generation. So imagine if all the students have filled the application form, they have entered their choice course. Then in order to generate your merit list, centralized admission process provided by ePravesh platform has components where you can easily define merit list according to your own criteria. So each and every university, entity or education board has different criteria where you need to generate merit list according to say gender, or according to city, according to particular district, or according to particular university region, or even based on various categories or special categories associated with the students. So ePravesh platform has mechanism where you can generate all those merit lists associated with the student, and each and every merit list will have respective rank of the particular student. So one of the student can be part of the multiple merit list. Like one student can be part of say district based merit list or city based merit list, and same student can be part of say male or gender based merit list as well. So in order to generate those merit lists, system takes into consideration various algorithms or various criteria defined by the admission administrator in the system, and you can easily generate all the merit list with the help of single click of a button. So manual process involved in calculation of the merit list or understanding various tie conditions. Imagine if two or more students are receiving having similar academic marks, then you might have different criteria. If they have similar academic marks, then there has to be some tie conditions where based on date of birth or based on say particular subject marks, they need to be categorized or they need to be ranked in the merit list. So all those algorithms or all those criteria you can easily define in the merit list generation process. That will help you to simplify and generate your admission merit list in an instant manner. Another key component associated with centralized admission process is college quota table or institute level quota table. So imagine if you are running centralized admission system for say 100 or 150 colleges. So each and every education institution might have different seating capacity, like college A might have 66, college B might have 96, college C might have 150 seats, or another college might have say 200 seats. So each and every college will have different seats, and while entering the choice course, students will enter their own preferences associated with it. So while managing the college quota table, ePravesh platform has provided the facility where you can define the individual college level quota. Like particular college has say 60 seats, out of that 66, say 20 seats may be reserved for the female candidates, another 40 seats might be available for the open candidates, and based on even categories or special categories, certain seats might be reserved for the special types of candidates. So all those attributes associated with college quota table can be defined in a centralized admission cycle. So you can easily define centralized quota table in the admission process, and that quota table can be easily used while doing automatic counseling of the student based on their own preferences. So system will run the algorithm where it will match the quota table of the education institution with the preferences provided by the student, along with the rank of the student is considered in case of merit list. So while considering all those factors, system will allocate particular college code or college stream code to the individual student, and student will receive instant email as well as SMS that you have been allocated particular college. So student can log into the system and can download the admit card associated with particular college. So using that admit card, student can visit the institution or student can even make the online fee payment associated with that college in order to confirm the admission process. So entire process can be executed in a seamless and professional manner where student need not have to visit particular college, but entire centralized admission system can help you to reduce the entire logistical activities or travel associated with the admission process. Next key entity associated with centralized admission process is education institution or college. So in case of centralized admission platform, we have provided a separate role for the college or education institution where college admission administrator or admission committee can log into the system. They can verify who has been allocated for their respective colleges or respective college streams. They can download the list of students who have been admitted to their colleges, and there are various facilities provided for the admission confirmation or admission cancellation or admission refusal process associated with the students. So college administrator can easily log into the system in order to cancel admission of the particular student or confirm admission associated with particular student. So at any given point of time, college administrator will be aware of current status associated with the admission cycle based on the dashboard available in their respective login. So that will help them track the admission process or number of vacant seats available in their respective college that can be easily tracked with the help of centralized admission process management. So to summarize, we have taken into consideration various entities like students, parents, or even college or admission committee or student grievance management team or even university registrar. So there are various roles associated with it. Each and every entity can log into the system in order to track the admission process. They can easily track the various analytics record associated with it, like total number of applicants or total number of applicants associated with male-female ratio, or even region-wise analytics associated with applicants, current status of admission cycle, or total number of admissions confirmed, or total number of admissions cancelled in the system. So all those things can be easily managed with the help of centrally available dashboard. You can truly convert your entire admission process in a paperless manner, and you can easily reduce the various hassles associated with it. We have been working with various reputed education institutions as well as various central government universities as well as international education institutions in order to simplify their admission process. We have taken into consideration various best practices associated with centralized admission management process, and all those components are readily available. If you are interested in converting your admission process in a paperless manner, or if you would like to manage your admission process in a professional manner, then you can connect with us for a demonstration purpose. Thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in watching more such interesting video related to education technology or assessment domain, then ensure that you subscribe to our social media channel so that whenever we are going to release more such videos, you will get notified.